For you, the day Bison graced your recording studio was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. Oh. Welcome, everyone,
hang on.
to Oldie but a Goodie.
It's not right.
The
Sunday.
show where Bison, the greatest villain and or not a villain, because he is in his own eyes a true hero, graces the studio of Sandro.
Hello.
And Zach. Hi there, Bison.
I was wondering how you were going to
see, I just used my normal voice, and then I have Bison's voice.
Yep.
Which is only slightly different. Anyway.
Bison, what is the show?
It is Oldie but a Goodie, the show where I, Bison, review movies from 1994 as they came out.
As much as I hate this film, I would watch that.
Yes. Oh my god, he was so good. He was so good. Anyway, we watch movies throughout the year.
Yeah.
We're nearly done.
2 films left.
Woo! This week we watched the best film I could have chosen, Street Fighter. And oh my goodness, is it something special?
Let me get up the texts that I sent you while I was watching this
last
night.
Yeah.
I remember one, I missed Time Cop while watching this.
Yep.
Time Cop was better, which I never thought I would ever say.
Hey, well, Vincent Van Damme was in this film.
I also said,
so it would make
for frick's sake, why are we doing Street Fighter? Like 5 minutes in the film.
Yeah, I was like, lol. Haha.
But you liked it.
I thoroughly enjoyed this film. Colonel Bison.
Well, yeah, look, he is good. He's very funny.
So good in this film. It brings that character that the rest of the entire cast sorely lack.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
The Colonel was not.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme
was terrible.
Wasn't
he
good.
Was trying to be Arnie, and it was just like, what are you doing?
No, I feel he wasn't even that. I feel like he just wasn't trying very hard in this film.
I think he's just never. I think he never tries.
Yeah, I think he didn't.
The 2 films I've seen him in this year, I'm just like, you're not. What are you doing?
Well, at least in Time Cop, it felt like he was trying. Like he actively liked the film idea and was on board. Whereas this, he was like, I don't give a crap about Street Fighter, but gotta earn that paycheck, so I'm gonna be an action hero. And he had his moments.
Yeah,
but I was a little disappointed with him.
Actually, no, he had 2 moments. There was one 30-second long scene in this film that I really liked.
Oh, okay.
And everything else was trash.
All right.
But there was a 30-second long scene that we'll get to that I was that's a good idea, and I like that a lot.
Yep, anyway. That's fair enough.
Hey, should we talk about how the survey for next year has closed?
Oh, yeah, wait. So, yeah, that finished up.
We're done.
Yep. No, we closed the survey. We're done. We're breaking up the band.
The band is over.
I'm getting the kids. Sandra gets the house.
And the mic.
Yes, and the mic. Honestly, you got the better end of the deal.
And the rights to the podcast, so I can hire another
wow. Just, yeah.
We know what we're doing next year. We're not going to tell you until next episode, but we know what we're doing.
We know what we're doing. We've got it all planned out. I had a look ahead into the future, which was technically the past.
It's a good year.
Yeah. It's a good year. Those are good ones.
The people chose a good year.
Some of the movies you sent me as well, the names were incredible, so I'm excited.
Should we drop a hint?
No.
Okay. Next week we will tell you. We're going to hold off for a week because we've got to find out that the first films that we're doing are actually available online.
Yes. Yeah, that's the one thing that I talked with my dad about it. He was like, how are you going to get these films? And I was like,
yeah.
That's a good point.
That's a good question. Because next year we're gonna do all the wide release American films, but we've also got a couple C movies, B movies on there.
Yeah, that we'll probably want to do.
A couple of films that never even got released are on there.
Oh, really?
That just got pulled from scheduling, but got released 20 years later, and we're like, yeah, let's put that on the list. Why not?
Woof. Okay, yeah, no, so
next year's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so it will be a struggle to try and actually get a hold of a copy of the movie, but
I'm sure like some of them would be on Google Play and
or like the
YouTube.
Disney Plus or something.
Yeah, Amazon Prime's got a bunch of crap that we could probably look at.
Absolutely, and that's what we're looking for. Speaking of crap,
Street Fighter. Speaking of other crap, the other options you had this week that you didn't choose instead of doing Street Fighter.
They're garbage, so it didn't matter.
I've got them all up here, and I'm going to tell you why. Why did you choose Street Fighter? To be fair, this first one, good choice to skip.
What is it called?
It's called Mixed Nuts.
Oh, boy.
With Steve Martin and Adam Sandler.
Oh.
10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
The events focus around a crisis hotline business on one crazy evening during Christmas.
This sounds awful.
Yeah, that would probably be bad.
Okay, alright. Well, glad we didn't do that one. What's the next one?
The next one was a film that I watched a lot when I was young.
Oh, yeah?
Richie Rich. Hey, the kid from Home Alone.
Yeah, I did really want to do this one.
24% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's...
Okay, so not great, but definitely one I wanted to watch.
Could be fun.
Yeah. I feel like that's a classic.
One I will watch, though, probably in between the next couple weeks, is Pret-a-Porter, also known as Ready to Wear. Tim Robbins is in it.
Oh, yeah?
You know, from Shawshank. He's in it.
Yeah, he's good.
It's like a satire of the fashion business, and it's also a murder mystery.
What did he get on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, 24%.
So far, not very high on the Rotten
92% for Little Women!
Whoa! Okay, alright. Oh, yeah, this is the one you wanted to do.
I'm going to watch it anyway, because the remake is out in like...
the remake.
A couple days, or it's already out, I'm not sure. But yes... I like the book, but I think this version of the film is excellent.
Oh, okay.
And a lot of people agree. 92% on Rotten Tomatoes.
92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, that one might have been good.
And then there's also Nobody's Full with 91% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, okay. Also a very high percent. What's that one?
Sully is a 60-year-old adult who loves to shrug responsibilities and spends his time at odd construction jobs or the local bar. All this changes when his son comes to visit him.
Cool.
Oh, Bruce Willis is in it.
Aye.
And Paul Newman. Look, that one probably wouldn't have been a good episode, but it's a better film than Street Fighter.
But, Sandro, we're doing Street Fighter.
Oh, man.
Which I am so glad. So, fun fact. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I've been quoting quotes from the Street Fighter movie without knowing they were from the Street Fighter movie. And now I know where they come from. And I was like, oh my god, this is where this dumb quote is from.
Yeah, it is a very quotable film. I'll give it that. There's a lot of good quotes.
There's some great quotes.
There's some good quotes.
Because it's a great movie.
Is this better or worse than the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Or it's definitely more watchable than Super Mario.
Ooh, I disagree though.
I disagree again. Because you haven't seen the Mario movie
I have.
lately.
I've seen half of it.
You've seen half? You didn't even finish it?
I fell asleep.
Yeah, wow.
The thing with that film is that it looks incredible. And it's like, why does this exist? Whereas it makes sense that Street Fighter exists and is in the shape that it is.
Yeah, look, I enjoyed watching the Street Fighter movie, whereas the Mario movie I did not. In any way.
That's fair. That's very fair. Anyway, it was released December 23rd, based off a series of video games, obviously, called Street Fighter. At the time of release, there were only 2 Street Fighter video games out.
Oh,
Street Fighter 1 and Street Fighter 2.
Wow, they must have done really well.
But there was an anime film adaptation of the second game that came out in 94, which I should have added as an option. I had no idea that existed.
Oh, really?
That could have been fun to do.
The
proper Street Fighter story, I guess. Because I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, no. So, fun fact. I know a little bit about the Street Fighter story. Not too much, because I haven't played any of the games.
Yeah.
But I know a decent bit. Enough to tell you this was slightly different from the original story. Just differed in
slightly different.
Every bit but the kernel.
Look, I agree.
Oh, and I guess...
I don't know too much about Street Fighter, but I know that Chun-Li is not a TV reporter.
No, she's not. But she's not a TV reporter in the end, sort of, except she was. What? No. Anyway.
Van Damme's like, interview me in your sexy outfit. That's how the film ends.
Hell yeah. That's what I wanted it to end on. What?
Get to that. Alright, okay. So, it's written and directed by this guy called Stephen E. D'Souza. One of the very rare films that he both wrote and directed for. Because he writes for some very good movies, including Die Hard.
Whoa! I love that Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie. Hang on. We said that Leon the Professional was a Christmas movie.
Exactly.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Heck yeah, Roonies, yes.
He did Judge Dredd. That's a pretty cool film. I guess. The first one's not great, but it's enjoyable.
Yeah, but it's still like a well-known sort of classic film. It's not a great film, but it's still like everyone goes, "Oh yeah, Judge Dredd." That was a pretty decent film.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I say new. It was 8 years old at this point.
8 years old. But, the newer one.
Yeah. But he wrote 2 other 94 films, including one we did an episode on, The Flintstones.
Oh, yes.
The writer of Street Fighter.
The greatest movie of all time.
Flintstones.
Wait, but that came out this year as well.
Yeah, 94.
Wow, he was busy.
He was busy.
Well,
he directed this and only wrote that. So.
Ah, I see. Yes.
But yeah. Makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. The Flintstones were great, and now we have another great movie.
This film was also filmed in Australia.
Hey, shout out to us.
Yay. You don't see any landmarks. It's just all rubber sets.
Yes. And also, aren't you proud to be Australian knowing that the Street Fighter movie was produced here, Sandro?
I mean,
doesn't that fill you with
Men in Black was also filmed
Doesn't that fill you with Aussie pride?
Aussie pride. Oh, I love seeing Kylie Minogue up on the big screen.
Yeah. It's grass.
Ugh. Speaking of Kylie Minogue, she's in this, isn't she?
Yep.
She keeps her accent. Good on her.
Good on her.
Is she good?
No. She is there.
She didn't even do a song for this film.
No.
Why? What are you doing?
It's just a famous person.
I guess so.
I don't know what they're doing. They got all these people as all these characters, but the characters have no character whatsoever.
Like, the cast are pretty talented.
Yeah. It's funny how bad these talented people.
Anyway. If you don't know who Kylie Minogue is, she makes music and also was in our soap opera Neighbours during the 80s.
Yeah.
And then was in Doctor Who in 2007.
Yeah, but who watches that lame show?
Oh, me.
I also watch that show.
Sometimes.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, not really.
Because it sucks.
Look, to be
fair.
All
went downhill after David Tennant left.
Yeah. Do you mean the worst out of the recent Doctors?
Yeah. You keep saying that, but I keep hearing, I'm Sandro and my opinion's wrong. Less tangents, more Street Fighter.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is Colonel Guile.
Yes.
I don't know anything about him as a character from the games.
Well, this is sort of a thing where Colonel Guile's fighting freaking Bison. The thing is, it's just a game where people punch each other. It's Street Fighter. Like, the story doesn't matter in that. So there is multiple directions you can go.
The story doesn't matter, but staying true to the characters matters.
Yes.
And they don't do that.
Yeah, which is, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like some characters that they have, like Bison and possibly the Colonel, sort of, because he's still like a Colonel guy who's just fighting things.
Yeah, he's like a rebellious Colonel. He doesn't answer to nobody.
He doesn't follow the rules. Yeah. He just does what needs to be done.
He'll kick a puppy, you yastic.
Yeah! America!
Yep.
But like, as you said, Chun-Li's a reporter for some reason.
And
it's dumb. She's definitely the worst character. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, and Ryu's
in this.
Yes.
And Ken as well.
And Ken. But their characters are like completely different. Where they're just like weird weapon smuggler dudes that rip off bad people and then get away with it, but they like nicer people because they're just ripping off bad people.
I think Ryu was pretty cool in this, though.
Ryu was the better one of the two. The other guy sucked,
Ken
definitely.
sucked, yeah.
Ken was bad. But, like, Ryu still wasn't great.
No. Barely, like, he was in half the film, maybe.
Yeah, and I feel like that's definitely more of an iconic Street Fighter character than any of the other ones, except maybe Chun-Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li's pretty iconic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And both of the two iconic characters have a weird backstory that doesn't make much sense. Because later on...
Chun-Li got a backstory, though.
Yeah, she got a backstory. She at least got a backstory that made her more of her own character that made sense, rather than a random reporter for no reason. See, I liked that they ditched that halfway through. It's like, she wasn't actually a reporter. She's actually just been pretending to be a reporter so she could sneak in. Yeah. Makes sense. But then they go back to it in the end where she's a reporter again. It's like, what?
I don't know. It's weird that Double Dragon is a better movie than Street Fighter.
It absolutely is not. It is minimum on the same level, if not worse.
Oh, no. I think Double Dragon's way better than
this. No.
I would rewatch Double... We gave Double Dragon a Goodie. Oh, no, that means you're gonna... Spoilers, but how dare you? But Double Dragon, I really enjoyed. Whereas this, I was just like, this is nothing.
I enjoyed Double Dragon, but I'm saying it's worse than this film.
No, I strongly disagree with that. For Chun-Li, we've got Ming-Na Wen, who I think is probably the best performer in the film. Aside from Bison, obviously.
Yeah, aside from Bison. I think the problem with Double Dragon is it doesn't have a bison.
Oh, if
Double Dragon had a bison...
That muscle man who looks in the mirror and then becomes...
Yes. No. But that's the muscle man from there. Their Bison, the bad guy, wasn't as good as the Bison bad guy in this one.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. He was that bad guy. They're very similar in that fashion, actually.
That is true. Yeah.
But I feel like the bad guy in this one is very much more iconic and better.
Yeah.
Sorry, other actor. You were good in that film, but not as good as this one.
Yeah. But Ming-Na Wen, she's Mulan, obviously, in the original movie. She's the voice of Mulan, and is currently starring, I think, on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think
she's definitely on H.
I'm not sure
she's been on it. I don't know if she's still on it. Yeah, because I stopped watching that.
Yeah. I'm 2 seasons behind.
Me and my dad watched it weekly when it first started airing, and then they stopped airing it at the same time.
So on Australian TV, it was on at like prime time.
Yeah.
And then it got put to like just after midnight.
Yes.
For the rest of the season for no reason.
Yeah, no. And we were like, well, I guess we're done watching this.
It's so bad. Yeah. That was so annoying.
That was rough.
She's in The Mandalorian as well. We've got for Bison, Raul Julia. Bison, also known as Mr. Bison, or The Dictator.
The Dictator.
He is probably best known for playing Gomez in the Addams Family movies. He's in Tempest as well. And this was released after his death in October of 94.
Which was very sad. Yeah. It was taken away far too early because he's so good in just everything he does.
He's really good.
He's so enthusiastic about everything, and he just dives in and he does it. And oh my god, he is the best character by far in this movie.
He's pretty.
I think you could definitely agree. He's the best character in this.
He's the best in
movie.
Totally not Hitler, but he's really good.
Yeah, no. But he's so funny.
Yeah.
And his lines are amazing.
He's really good.
As I said one of them, I sort of parodied one at the start of this episode, but I have a few more that I'm going to read out as we go through because they are just fantastic.
Yeah, no, he is. He's excellent. All right, so the reception, Zach, 11% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Woof.
B- on CinemaScore.
Okay, that's better than some of the other films we've done.
Sure.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, it's definitely 3.9 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oof.
It's always every single worst video game movie list you can possibly imagine. It's on it.
Yep.
It's on them all.
Yep.
Even top ones. It's on it. It's the worst.
I'm not saying it's a great movie.
It cost them $35 million to make this.
Okay.
What do you think it made?
I'm glad they didn't spend too much more than that.
Ooh. Still,
Ooh, I wonder if it did well, though. Because it was Street Fighter and it was big famous.
It's a popular franchise.
I'm going to say... Oh, but it came out December, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's a weird time for movies to come out.
Yeah.
I'm torn here. You either go very big or not at all. I want to go... Let's go 140. Let's start with 140.
Oh, you're close.
Oh, okay.
A little bit lower.
A little bit lower? Like 101.
Like 99.
Oh, 99. Hey!
Yeah.
Hey, make profit. Hey!
99
we did it, boys.
Ugh. To be fair, though,
million.
if this came out and then got the reviews that it got, you've got to go see it.
Absolutely.
It's one of those films where you're like, you've got to go see it.
Yeah.
It's going to be awful.
Yeah. And I loved it.
As soon as this film starts, it just blasts noise at you for no reason.
Yes. Somebody.
It's just like, what?
Hell yeah.
There's no warning. There's no soft fade. It's just, we're in the city. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah. It's great.
Calm down. The font's pretty good, though.
Yeah. So you got that Street Fighter font as like the words sort of onto the screen. Street Fighter. Yeah. And very 90s.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Super 90s.
Very nice.
I would say
very nice.
better font than Double Dragon. I'm just going to be comparing this movie to Double Dragon.
Yeah, no.
Because...
And Double Dragon is why I wanted to watch this film, to compare it to.
Fair. That's fair.
So I think, yes, we should have a scoreboard. Double Dragon versus Street Fighter.
Can we do that instead of doing the synopsis?
Absolutely. What is the synopsis?
Oh, yes. No more synopsis for
Wait,
Street
no.
Fighter.
Synopsis is the whole podcast.
Oh, boo.
We can't ignore that.
What do you mean that takes up 60% of every episode?
Yeah, we could skip the synopsis and just go over the best bits and compare it to Double Dragon, but we won't.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah, it opens with a news program just being like, hey, you want exposition about this world? Here you go. Exposition. There's bombs and people are fighting. Did you like that exposition? Hope you did.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the television where it's like got so many different reporters and other things, and you're just like, what is going on? What is this movie?
So
this has nothing to do with Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Why is there a war? But then...
No, I just wrote down WTF Chun-Li's a reporter.
Yes.
Anyway, go on.
Yeah. So then WTF Chun-Li's a reporter happens as you see her reporting and then going over she's reporting, hey, there's this war going on.
Yeah.
We're fighting bad bison.
She's like dropping jokes as well, though.
Yeah.
She's not taking her reporting job seriously.
She's having a grand old time reporting about the deaths and carnage that's happening.
Yeah.
And then she goes over to the general and then she's like, hey, general, want to do a little interview? And he's like, nah. I got nothing to say to you except these guns. Boom.
And that was when I was like, oh, good. Jean-Claude Van Damme's not taking himself seriously. I'm so on board.
Yeah.
But that doesn't continue.
No,
really.
it's very sad. It's very sad.
Also, Balrog is Chun-Li's camera guy.
Yeah.
What? Who thought... Who wrote that? Well, we know who wrote this.
Yeah.
Stephen S. D'Souza.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
What were you up to, mate?
Look. Chun-Li is a reporter. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. It's not good.
It's not good, but she gets into it later on.
Why is Balrog a camera operator? Mm-hmm. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, Bison, he takes over to the TVs and it's like, hey, Commander, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Commander, buddy? You were talking smack about me on TV. Well,
how dare you? I do not like a little bit of smack.
Do not like your smack talk.
So, to punish you, I stole hostages.
Yes, so, well, he stole the hostages earlier. He's just like... Now I'm going to put a timer, and by the end of this timer, I'm going to murder them all.
They got 3 days to give him 20 million, or else he'll kill all the hostages.
Yes. And, of course, the general's like, you're a Dumbo. I hate you. I'm going to save you and those not Bison. He's not going to save Bison. Yeah. I'm going to save all you hostages and you, my friend, that I'm going to call out so that the bad guy knows that you're my friend. He's what the frick, Colonel?
He's like, how dare you capture my friend Charlie? Charlie, my good old friend. Charlie.
I hope nothing bad happens to my friend.
Charlie. Spelled C-H-A.
Yes. And Bison's like, I think Charlie might be a special friend of his.
I'm gonna turn him into a Barbie doll that looks like a clown with troll hair.
That's the best way to describe that street character.
He just looks like a doll. He looks
like
a Barbie doll.
Well, yeah, in the movie, yes.
In the movie, true. Yeah.
Bison, yeah. He turns Charlie or whatever he is into Blanca.
Yeah.
Angry, green, electric killing machine.
It's not green in the film, though.
Well, no, he is. It's just they're on a super blue set.
Oh, yeah, they are.
So you can't tell, which is super dumb.
That's true.
But I suspect he was green, because in some scenes you can see it at a little bit better lighting, and you can see he's still green.
Oh, yeah.
But it's...
The lighting for this whole film...
Yeah, not great.
Not good. The sets for this whole film...
Top notch.
They've got a certain charm to them.
Yeah.
They're not good.
I love Bison's base.
I do like Bison's
inner base of it. It's all very stylish.
Yeah.
The rest of the sets, not so much.
No.
Or maybe, like, where the bad guys... Just the bad guy hangouts are pretty good.
Okay.
Because you got the guy with one eye, whatever the frick his name is.
Oh, yes. I've got his name in my notes, but can't remember what he's called.
Yep.
Yeah.
His base is called the street fighting arena, which is
the
only time we actually see a bit of street fighting.
No, we never see street fighting.
Except it's not in the street, so I guess it's not street fighting.
Also, yeah,
which is
you're right. So Ryu and Ken, they go to this cage match, fighting thing that you're talking about, and this just reminded me. I wrote down a quote where Ken is like, "We're off the street. Do you feel safe yet?"
Yep.
And he's like, we're off the street. And then in the background, you hear Street Fighter. And it's like, what? Yeah. What is going on?
Yep.
Inconsistency took me out of the film.
That took you out of the film? Yeah, so they go talk to One-Eyed Dude, whatever the frick he's called.
Can't remember.
Who cares?
We'll
probably some people.
Stragger.
Anyway, they talk to him and they're like, hey, we got your guns. You just need to give us the money. And then...
Saget. His name's Saget.
Cool. And then we'll be off. And he's like, haha, but I have done you a bamboozle.
Uh-oh.
As I have gone and got the guns already.
Oh, no! What are you going to do with us, then?
Well, he pulls out the guns and is like, haha, we're going to shoot you with the guns.
Oh, yeah, this is funny.
And then the two guys are standing there like, jeez. And then they get shot at, but the guns don't shoot bullets.
Yep.
They shoot tennis balls.
Because he's a joker. Likes to joke around.
Yeah.
It's a bit of fun.
Looking back on it, I like it because they look... If you look at them closely beforehand, they're like, oh man. But they're not like, oh man, we're going to die. Otherwise they would have tried to escape. They're like, oh man, we've been found out. Sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So I like that. And then he's like, all right, now we'll actually shoot you and kill you.
Yep.
And then Ryu and Ken are like, uh-oh, gotta fight our way out of this. And then there's a bit of a brawl, but they still get captured.
Yeah, they get captured and then are like, you're going to do a cage match now.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Force you to do a cage match.
And there's all this lead up. There's all this tension. Yep. I liked when Saget is like, oh, this guy is fighting against, he's the best cage fighter since Iron Fist.
Yes.
And Ken's like, what happened to Iron Fist? He turned into me.
It's a dumb line.
That was funny.
Then became me.
Yep.
He did, because I'm him. Wow. What great, words.
Yes.
Anyway, so they're about to have this cage match between this guy who they've seen already, did he kill someone or just knock someone out?
He's the guy with the mask, right?
Yeah, with the mask. I think he kills someone.
Yeah, I think he kills
someone. Someone goes to the floor.
Yeah.
He's got these big swords. He's got lots of muscles. He's been fighting people. He looks like this tough dude.
And there's all this lead up. There's all this tension.
And
it leads.
Somebody has a giant vehicle crashes through the wall. And the colonel, the general colonel, whatever, good guy, pops out and is like, you're all under arrest. Because there's a curfew.
Just let us see a fight.
Yeah, I just wanted to see one good street fight.
Why would you make a Street Fighter movie and not give us a fight?
Yeah,
we get one fight at the end.
No, there's a bit of fighting. Bad goons.
But
goons
come at them.
Yeah, that's the only proper.
Fight.
There's two proper fights. There's one between Bison and the General.
Yeah.
And one between, which we only see a couple of clips of, between Zangief and the sumo guy.
Oh, yeah, there is that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Which is my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Everything else is just against just goons who don't matter.
Yeah, which is really dumb.
What is this?
It's actually more like the Double Dragon game than the Street Fighter game. Because Double Dragon is where you go around beating up random goons.
Yeah. Whereas this, you beat up characters.
Yeah. But there's very little of that happening.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's a bit I'm annoyed about.
Yeah, no. I hated it.
I wish this movie could have been so much better if they had just went like, all right, we just need the characters to stay the same characters and we need them to fight each other. Obviously, Bison and the General, they can go head to head.
Yes.
And then in that conflict, maybe people take sides, like they did.
Yeah.
Like Zangief or whatever. And then they can just fight each other. Wouldn't that have been great? Man, Ken and Ryu have to beat up this dude. Oh, wouldn't that have been cool? Glad this movie exists.
But Zach, as a Hollywood executive, nobody wants to watch a film that's just like the thing it's based off.
Yes,
everyone wants to watch a film.
You know what? You're right.
That's absolutely nothing like the thing it's based off.
Yes, you know what? You're right, Sandro.
Chun-Li is a reporter.
Yep, you know what? But she's got to be more sexy, Sandro.
All right. She's a reporter who wears tight clothes.
Yes,
and also stockings.
Well, she does some dancing because they're performing a show at some point. And that's where she gets the nice dress that she's wearing at the end.
Ridiculous.
To make that one joke. Thanks, movie. Anyway.
Ryu and Ken are in prison and Guile's like, you two want to work for me, hey?
Hey, you want to be working for this boy? We're going to defeat that Bison character, eh? Anyway, that's definitely not how that goes. But for some reason, he guilt-tripped them for no reason.
He guilt-trips them into working for him. Well, not like working for him, but like double-crossing to get... Trying to get in with them.
I guess the double-crossing is a bit of a big ass, so that's why he wants to guilt-trip them.
I tell you what I prefer to watch over a double-cross. It's just Double Dragon again.
Wow. Whoa, shots fired.
But yeah, so the plan is Ryu is gonna get packed up into a truck with all the other goons.
Well, Ryu and Ken.
And Ken as well. Ken's not, who cares?
God, he's awful. He's so actually awful. The worst character. Good lord.
But Ryu was like pretty good.
Yeah, Ryu was
barely
good
in the film.
Yeah, but it annoys me because they gave him this random-ass backstory to squeeze him into this stupid movie. Why couldn't they just have him as a righteous kung fu dude?
Because, Zach, then it would be too similar to the video game. And we can't have that. Be disappointing. Yeah, if you go to a cinema expecting to see your favorite characters portrayed on the big screen, you would be disappointed if they're exactly what you want to see, right?
You're right.
You want to be shocked and disappointed.
Certainly shocked. Certainly disappointed. That's weird. Why don't I like this film?
You do like this film.
I do, because I love this film. Anyway.
So they're like, well, fake Guile's death and get away in the truck, and that happens. The whole thing with him faking the death, though.
Yes.
I guess it makes sense because Saget and Bison think he's dead.
Yes.
But then he also hides from the rest of his, like, officers. I feel like a night.
Yeah, because he wants to make sure that the rumors don't get out. There is a stupid thing, which makes a tiny bit of sense, but not much sense, is why he still pretends to be a dead body for Chun-Li to find. And then
I think he's just got a weird idea of flirting.
Yeah, what? No.
He's like, if I pretend to be dead and then get up, that would be...
No, that makes even less sense than my reasoning
It is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Also, it's a very Arnie thing to do, though. To pretend to be dead and then be like, haha, got you, I'm not dead.
Yeah, well, no. That's the thing, is like, he's waiting there. So what happens is Chun-Li breaks in.
The way that she breaks in is she puts on a hoodie.
But it's like a ninja hoodie.
It's just a black hoodie.
Yeah.
And she puts it up and is like, cool, I'm ready to break into an army base because I'm wearing a hoodie.
I thought it was a ski mask. No, she has a black outfit on as well. She
doesn't have a ski mask. It's literally just a jumper she pulls on and then puts the hoodie on.
Yeah, but
and
the
then
rest
it's like, cool, now I'm
Yeah, but the rest of the outfit is black as well.
You can see a little bit of white from her t-shirt up the top of the hoodie. What are you doing?
But she's stealthy, so it doesn't matter.
But yeah, she sneaks into the place and finds out that Guile is alive and that Ryu and Ken are working for him and that sort of stuff.
And then they try to arrest her.
Oh, yes, because Guile's like, oh, how dare you come here for an interview? I didn't want to give you an interview when I was alive. I definitely wouldn't do it when I'm dead.
Hey, got him! And then she escapes because they try and capture her, and then she escapes.
She goes to the tent where Saget and Bison are, and then Ken is like, "Ooh, look at this person," and follows her into a tent, and then gets knocked out. And then Ryu's like, "Oh, where's Ken boy?" And then he follows her into the tent, and is like, "Hey, Ken's knocked out." And then a bunch of people show up and are like, hey, I'm Chun-Li, Ryu, and there's going to be an explosion.
Saget, after escaping in the prison escape, because they were captured earlier when they were captured,
yes,
is now doing a deal with Bison.
Yes.
But Bison, to trade weapons, because that's what Saget does. But Bison tries to pay him off with Bison dollars. Or whatever the frick they were called, which is just money with Bison's face printed on it.
That was a good joke.
Yeah, no, it's great. Because then Bison's like, don't worry. When I take over this country, I will make the UN officially acknowledge it as a currency.
Yes.
And then it will be worth millions. So he's doing a bit of wheeling dealing. He's trying to pawn off useless paper. Useless paper money that he's made in the hopes that later on, once he's succeeded, it will be worth billions.
But Saget's like, I don't bloody like this money you're trying to give me. What are you doing,
Literally
Bison?
giving me fake money.
You were trying to rip me off. I tell you what, how about this? We have a little bit of a standoff right now.
Yeah, because you're a poopy pants. And then Bison's like, what? I'm not a poopy pants. Direct quote.
And then Ryu and Ken come in because Ken's awake now.
Yeah.
They burst into the tent and are like, hey, everyone, calm down.
Yeah. And then they each go to one side of the room for no reason.
Yep.
Taking sides on this battlefield. And then...
and they warn them that Chun-Li's going to blow up their weapons.
Because they see bombs strapped to a van heading towards their weapons.
Mm-hmm. I wrote down, this film sucks. I then wrote down that Chun-Li gets kidnapped off screen.
Yeah, well...
Because after this, they stop the explosions or whatever. They run out to stop it. And then we just cut to Bison's lair and Chun-Li's his prisoner.
Yeah,
it's just off screen.
No, I think they are captured on screen, but I can't remember. I think there's a scene in this chaos... Because there's this whole thing where Chun-Li's very mad at Ryu and Ken because they got them captured.
Yeah.
So I think there is like a very small scene where they get captured by the goons like Zangief or something.
Okay.
But I don't remember. So you might be right. You might be correct.
I thought it was off screen, but I could be wrong.
No, it might be off screen.
Yeah, we don't know.
To be fair, doesn't matter.
No, because we see them in the lair and Ken and Ryu are being thanked. Thank you for warning us about Chun-Li. You are welcome to stay here at the Bisonopolis for as long as you want.
Yes.
And we get an excellent quote from Chun-Li where she is looking down in chains and says the words, it truly sucks. Those guys are the good guys. Like us. The good guys. Chun-Li, the reporter. I am a good guy. And they are also good guys. Wow, it sucks. Direct quote.
Yeah, I thought that was a little bit on the nose. Something about it, like, really enforced the fact that they were the good guys.
Hello, I am Chun-Li. And to quote myself, Chun-Li, we are the good guys.
Yes.
And they are also.
Yes. But it was good because then I realized who the good guys were.
Yes, because you forgot. You thought Bison was a good guy.
I thought Bison. Honestly, I'm still convinced that Bison was the good guy the whole time.
Look, that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, they got 12 hours until he kills all the hostages.
Yes. So the general, he's like, all right, let's get down to business to defeat the Bison. Sounds like we're defeating the animal. Let's just murder those animals.
Murder some animals. My plan. I am Jean-Claude Van Damme, and my plan is to get a boat.
That's his accent.
I'm gonna get a boat, and I'm gonna get some friends in the boat. Maybe Kylie Minogue in the boat. Drive the boat to Bison's lair and be like camouflage and stuff, and that's all that.
Yep.
But someone in the room is like, a single boat against everything he's got. That's crazy. And Jean-Claude Van Damme is like, luckily, he's driven me crazy. So I'm not gonna do it. The design for the boat's pretty good.
Yeah. No, it looks like a stealth plane crossed with a boat, so it's pretty cool.
I like it.
As they sneak up onto the base and they have to take out the radar. Meanwhile,
Chun-Li is being personally interrogated by Bison. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. He turns down the lights, he dims the lights, and he starts playing some porno jazz. Then she reveals her tragic backstory while soft jazz is playing in the background.
And then my personal favorite quote.
It is a good quote.
Happens where she says, "My father saved his village at the cost of his own life. You had shot him as you ran away." Bison says, "I'm sorry, I don't remember any of it." And Chun-Li's like, "What? You don't remember?" And Bison says, "For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday."
See, that is a
great line. That's a great line. Oh, it's good.
So what she does is she fly kicks him in the face.
Yeah,
the first proper fly kick of the film.
Yeah, and she like breaks her chains, and he's like, "Whoa, Aggie,
what is going on?"
Yeah,
and then Ryu and Ken, they've got their actual costumes now because they've been training, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna break out the two Chun-Li's friends, and then we're gonna head and save Chun-Li." Yeah, and they do that. But Bison's like,
"Oh, no, none of that, you young sonnies."
And in a very dumb scene that I didn't like, he goes into a room and then locks the place that he was in. It's like a small side closet thing.
Yeah.
He locks that, then he gasses the room and they all...
Oh, right, and they all have to... Yep.
Just give us a fight.
They will, at the very end.
And is it a good fight? We will get to that.
Yeah.
Is the cinematography and filmmaking at all decent in this film?
We'll see.
We'll see.
So, the boat sneaks up onto the base, shoots out the radar.
It's got to be camouflaged. And the way they camouflage it is it's slightly transparent and green.
Yes. I remember they put it up on screen, and you can very much tell that there's a boat coming along. But to be fair, they take out the radar.
They do take out the radar.
Yeah.
But Bison still knows they're coming because one of his guys is like, "There's something weird going on in the river outside."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then Bison makes fun of Sagat for having an eye patch, being like, "Oh, yeah, bet you didn't see the guile was dead because you got one eye."
Oh, yeah, no. This is great. Yeah. No. Bison is like, send a message to the boat that's trying to sneak up on us. As the like defenses start working, they're shooting at it. He sends a message like, "We have located you. Our defenses have locked onto you. Surrender now or die." And then the boat sends a message back, and you see on screen, it's the general, and Bison's like, yes, the general wasn't dead.
Yes.
You see, it was all a ruse to get Ryu and Ken to befriend you. What's the dude with an eye patch called?
Saget.
But I bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Saget?
Right? It turns into like Jim Carrey for a second.
It's great. He's like, haha, get it? Because you only have one eye, you stupid idiot.
I wrote down at this point, can this be over soon, please?
Well, it nearly is.
Yeah, it's nearly over.
Yeah.
The one scene that I thought was very well shot, where they are like sneaking up to his lair.
Oh, yeah.
And you get a wide shot of the outside of the lair. It looks a little bit like an ancient temple.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's very good.
And they like sneak up on one side, pull one of the goons down, and then like get into the cave. And I was like, that, very well shot.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a great 20-second long scene.
Yeah. Because they're hiding out in this old Incan temple or something that they've like tacked up on the inside. It's very good. I like his evil base. Again,
yes.
The evil places in this, great. The regular ass places, crap.
Yeah.
But the evil places, very good.
Yeah.
So they sort of Temple of Doom their way inside the base. Yeah, at this point the army's storming the base, so the base is under attack.
The scientist, meanwhile, is working on the evil Ginger Kendall.
Yes.
And is like, I'm going to show you nice pictures now, nice videos, turn you into a nice person. But he gets found out.
Yes.
He gets found out. And the person who finds out is like, you are a scientist. You think you're smart? Let's see how smart you are when you're not breathing.
Whoa!
Probably not very smart.
Got him. Yes, because there's no oxygen going to the brain. See, that bad guy, very smart.
Yeah.
He knows how breathing works.
But Kendall kills the man who attacks the scientist.
Yeah, so they have a bit of a fight where the scientist is just like flailing around, throwing things at the bad guy, which eventually accidentally hits the like test chamber.
Yeah.
Which Blanca's in, and Blanca busts out, and then he kills the bad guy. I think at that moment, then the general manages to bust in and just runs into Blanca as well. Mm-hmm. And then Blanca starts strangling him and trying to kill him. And then he's like, wait, it's your friend, the general. Whoa, we're best buds. And then Blanca's like, oh my God, that's my best bud. Oh, I'm a monster. Yep. And the general's like, yep, okay, yeah, they've turned you into a monster. Let me kill you. And then the scientist is like, no, don't kill him, idiot.
No.
We can fix this.
Yeah.
And the general's like, oh, whoops, I was about to shoot my best friend.
Yeah. I guess we can survive.
So.
I wrote down, I'm hungry.
Nice, anyway. Nice. Great comments.
Look, I can't confirm.
You wrote I'm hungry. No. Okay, we get it, Sandro. You don't like the film. We get it. Anyway, Bison's doing important things, not eating.
He admits defeat as well. He's like, there are so many soldiers. I guess we have lost.
Yeah. Look, he's not like stubborn or anything.
No.
He's smart. He's like, he knows when he's lost.
Yeah.
But before he truly admits defeat, he goes check his bank accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
I love the bank account checking scene.
Yeah.
Because it's such an old... It's just text.
Computer. Yeah.
It's great. Love it.
But unfortunately, they haven't transferred the money, so he's like, all right, I'm going to murder all these hostages then.
Oh, yes.
So he gets everyone, including Ken and Ryu and Chun-Li and the sumo dude and the boxer dude. They're all there along with all the hostages. And he's like, I have finally created the ultimate soldier.
Ginger Kendall.
Ginger Kendall will win me this battle here and now.
I will call for Ginger Kendall now. Rise.
Yes, and so the chamber from the scientist thing starts rising up. But instead of Kendall, it's the general.
And he somehow manages to get air and just jumps out of it.
He somehow manages to do a flying kick Bison.
He does, yep.
Yeah.
And then they have a street fight, but it's not on the street.
No.
And it is terrible because it's all just close-ups of their hands and their faces and them going, oh! And each of the shots lasts for half a second and it's just bad. There's no fight choreography. It's just bad.
Yeah, there's not much choreography, but I do love the quotes. Bison's like, "You have made me a very happy man." And the Colonel's like, "And next, I'll make you a dead one." Whoa!
There is some good stuff there as well.
There's some great quotes.
He throws Bison into a control board, and Bison is shocked to death. Then Kylie Minogue's like, "General Guile, or whatever your name is, are you okay?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just half dead." "Well, what about Bison?" "He's all dead."
Whoa!
He's not dead, though, because...
Yes, but then his suit malfunctioning or being powered by this electricity that he's landed on, which looks to have killed him, injects him with adrenaline and all this chemicals and stuff, and it revives Bison.
He comes back.
And
he flies.
Yes, he starts flying and he shoots a bolt of lightning at the Colonel.
Yeah.
And the Colonel's like, "What?" And Bison's like, "What's the matter? You came to fight a madman and instead find a god. Do you still refuse to accept my godhood? Keep your god. In fact, now may be a good time to pray to him, for I beheld Satan as he came down from heaven. Like lightning!" And he flies around.
Van Damme, he kicks, because of course, he loves kicking. He kicks Bison into a giant TV and then he dies
at the end of his fight.
Yeah.
He roundhouse kicks.
Yep.
Because Van Damme, he's got to roundhouse kick the bad guys.
And they free all the hostages just in time as well. Chun-Li, Ken, Ryu, they all just help to free all the hostages.
Yep, and everyone's just running out of the base because it's collapsing.
It's exploding on itself.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
This is where the right-hand man passes by Zangief and it's like, "Why are you running?" And the bad guy's like, "Well, we got to get out of here." But he's like, "What about the Bison?" And he's like, "Bison's a bad dude. We just leave him and save ourselves."
But
and
if he's like, a bad guy, why are we working for him?
"Well, because he's giving us money."
"Wait, you got paid?"
"You got paid?"
"Oh no!"
"Wait, we're the bad guys?"
Yeah.
Good on you, Zangief.
That's
Love
kind
you.
of funny.
Love him. And then Zangief runs and goes over and helps the good guys.
Yes.
And Zangief gets his redemption arc, which I was very happy about.
Which was good.
Because Zangief is the best boy.
But it ends with everyone escaping the temple. It blows up. They're like, "Oh no, Colonel Guile's dead." But no, he's not.
And they're like, "Yay, Colonel Guile isn't dead." And then
Chun-Li's like, "Can I have an interview?" "Yeah, well, if you're aware of that,
Wow! What a misogynistic way to end this film.
Well, that's not how they end it, because they strike a pose.
Oh, right, yeah, they all strike a pose.
The end, this film sucks. From a filmmaking perspective, this is the worst film we've done. The cinematography is awful. The sets are awful. The acting is all bad aside from
I disagree. Sets aren't as bad as you say. You
out
didn't
of
like
everything we've done, I think it's the worst set.
I disagree, but that's fair.
I hated everything aside from that 120-second long scene.
Yep.
Which I thought was good. Yep. I wanted to like Ryu, because Ryu's character is pretty cool.
Yeah, Ryu was alright.
His backstory was garbage.
Yeah, his backstory was garbage, but he was alright, and then he mentioned a master, and he was like, okay, he's okay. Because, he's the iconic character. I don't know why. I guess because it's Van Damme.
Yeah.
So
they can't really get Van Damme to play Ryu or
No. So they have him as the Colonel, and they make him the main character-ish. Yeah, he's the most...
Bison's the main character. I think Bison gets the most screen time
which is good, because he's the best character.
He's the best actor, and the best performance.
But the Colonel gets the second most time, because he's Van Damme.
Yeah.
But he sucks, so it's a bit unfortunate.
I think Chun-Li would have been good if she wasn't a reporter. The actress is great.
Yeah, the actress is good. If they had just made her sure, she pretends to be, I'm a dancer or whatever with these other... skip the whole reporter thing that they did.
Yeah.
And just do the, they had some sort of act they did at the start where they were throwing her... they chucked her in a barrel and then they threw her around, and then they chopped the barrel in half, but she wasn't in the barrel, and it's revealed she was above it the whole time. Whoa.
There we go.
That would have been good, but instead they do some stupid reporter thing with her. It's like, whatever.
I know that you won't agree, but I would give this half a star. I would go Vincent DeCeasement. I think this is not worth your time.
Wow.
This makes me a little bit more positive towards Time Cop, though.
Yeah.
Moving Time Cop up from half a star to 1 star.
Hey!
I think Time Cop is just an oldie now.
Yeah,
it's not the worst of the worst.
Hey,
it's just Cassandra, an oldie.
Do you know what that means? It means that Street Fighter raised the amount of stars that were in Nat Rays of Stars.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could say, if you're raising Time Cop by half a star, that's an extra half a star that Street Fighter added. So it's like Street Fighter was at least 1 star.
No, this was... this is just bad. And I like bad action films.
Yeah.
Again, really enjoyed Double Dragon for some reason.
Yeah, why? I mean, I know why, because it was an enjoyably bad film. But you didn't like this one.
But this one, I was against it, and I wanted to like it. I wanted to have fun like you did. But aside from what Bison was doing, I disliked this a lot. So it's fat old oldie for me.
Yeah.
What are you gonna?
You wanted rated Vincent DeCeasement.
I would, but you're not gonna agree. So
I'm going to sabotage that all because I'm rating it a goodie.
No!
Because I most definitely would recommend it to a friend, and I most definitely am probably gonna watch it again.
Why?
Because it was so
100
good.
minutes. You'd never get it
was so
back.
bad. It was good.
Oh.
Or I might just make like a Bison cut, which is just all his scenes.
I watched that.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's like 20 minutes of just pure Bison.
Maybe
gold.
give me a year, and then I'll watch that.
No. I'm going to make this cut, and you're going to watch it and enjoy it.
So you're giving it a goodie.
Yeah, I'm giving it a goodie.
I saw it coming.
Yeah. I mean, look, we all saw it coming, but I'm giving this a goodie. You're definitely giving this an oldie.
Definitely giving this an oldie.
Like, it's definitely something I want people to go and witness.
Yes. Okay.
And it is beautiful.
I think you've got to watch it to believe it. But also, I felt like I believed it before I watched it.
Yes, well, that was your thing. You shouldn't have believed it before you watched it. I didn't believe in it. And then my goals were busted wide open.
I'll still watch the Mortal Kombat films. They are even worse.
I think I'm done for these films.
That's enough video adaptations from the 90s for now.
Great movie.
Before we pitch our sequels, there was a reboot in 2009 called Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li.
Nice.
Didn't get great reviews, but it's better than this one apparently.
There you go.
So there we go. That exists. But yeah, let's pitch a sequel, a segment that we were considering getting rid of.
Yeah.
But according to our survey, people really like it.
Yeah. So I think we still might change it up a bit.
Yeah, it's not just going to be a sequel.
Yeah, I think it'd be like, what would you change or add?
Things,
what would you add to this movie?
Your director's cut.
Yeah, your director's
you're not a director.
cut.
Your audience cut of this film is something you can do.
Well, yeah. We add some other options other than sequels. So you can do a sequel.
Well, what I want is, while I think the idea of making Chun-Li a reporter is stupid, I think it's kind of fun if she's like a spy reporting for the news. She's got to like sneak into a government facility or something and steal the plans to the Death Star. And it's just a heist film with Chun-Li. She's got to get a team together. You know who's on that team? Ginger Kendall.
Whoa, Ginger Kendall. Now I'm in.
He's the wild card.
Yep. Because he's crazy.
Ryu's on the team because he's cool.
Okay. Yep. More of his like backstory.
The bad guy who turned good.
Oh, Zangief.
He's on it.
Hell yeah. Team. That's that. Now I'm back in. Now.
Wait, no. I'm changing it.
Okay, alright.
Colonel Guile has implanted bombs in all of their heads. And is like, you're some sort of Suicide Squad. And it's Street Fighter Suicide Squad. With these not villains. So it doesn't make sense, but also it's Street Fighter.
Suicide Fighters.
Suicide Fighters.
Yeah.
Street Squad.
Street Squad, the Suicide Fighters.
And it's just them, it's just an impossible mission.
Whew, that sounds...
terrible?
Wow.
But better than this, because it's got a story.
Absolutely.
What's your sequel, or prequel, or change thing from this film?
Well, I would definitely change a lot from this film.
I just wouldn't make it.
Yeah, wow. Shots fired. No, I'd definitely make it. I'd just make it good. I do have a sequel.
Okay.
I don't know what you would call it, but it's Bison's Ride to Power. He's like...
Street Fighter Origins, Bison.
Yeah. Street Fighter... No, I'd just call it Street Fighter Origins.
Okay.
Where you get the backstory of all these characters, which leads to this terrible movie.
Because he was like a soldier who then took power of a squadron or something.
Yes.
Is like one line of dialogue in this film. Towards his rise.
It follows him going around and ruining everyone else's lives.
So you see every character as a kid.
Yes. Yeah. Well, no. Well, yeah. You go to Chun-Li's village, and he you see the moment where he shoots Chun-Li's dad or whatever, and he just doesn't care, and it's just going about his day, so he literally forgets about it.
Yeah.
But he's part of this army, but he's going up the ranks of this army, and then he gets a hold of this electric suit, the magnetism suit, and that's how he gets control of this army, and he's like, I'm going to take over this army, and he does, and then he captures all those people, because we don't see how he captures all those people, just that he got those.
Oh, and it ends there.
Yes.
It ends with him turning to the camera and being like, I wonder how this is going to play out.
I just want more Bison. Unfortunately, the actor's dead. Sad times, because he's a really good actor. Go watch The Addams Family.
Oh, he's brilliant in The Addams Family.
It's so good.
So good.
Addams Family's great.
The new one, surprisingly okay as well. Not terrible.
There you go.
But now it's time to see what the general public thought about Street Fighter.
Yeah. Would you be referring to raving reviews?
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. I'm
referring to, hey, reviews. Yay.
That's so much of a better name, Sandro. I don't know why we didn't think of that one. Hey guys, welcome to Hey Reviews, where we're like, hey.
No. Hey Reviews, hey is the name.
Oh, sorry.
I think you'll find.
Sorry, my bad.
What are you doing?
Welcome to Hey Reviews, hey. Let's look at the reviews. You might agree with some of them, you might not. Okay, so the way this works is I get reviews not from the corporate shills that are the professional reviewers, but from the public of Rotten Tomatoes. And Sandro's got to guess the rating, 1 out of 5. Anyway, let's get on with it with Anonymous. This is a good one to start off with. It says, blah! It's not like the video game.
That's good.
Yep.
Because it's true.
Yep.
And also, yes, blah. One and a half. 1.5.
I should have gone with your instincts. It was 1 out of 5.
It is one.
No points for you this time.
Ridiculous.
We'll try again. So we got, all right, Benjamin.
Yep.
Better than Justice League. Shots fired at Justice League. I hated it, so I agree with Benjamin.
Not a good film.
Yeah.
Release the Snyder Cut. Am I right?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, it's better than Street Fighter.
No. I agree with Benjamin. Benjamin, it was better than Justice League.
I would give that review 2.5 stars.
It was actually 1 out of 5.
What? Another one?
Because Benjamin... Yes, you should have got it. I told you. Well, Lewis says, well, this is bad. It's at least enjoyable.
No.
I knew you would love these reviews.
Look, okay, so this person says that it is bad, which means it's going to be below 3 stars, which means I'm going to give it 2.5.
Oh, you were so close. It was directly on 3 this time.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
All right,
well, this is bad. It's at least enjoyable.
Haven't gotten a single one right. Let's do this.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's try. And we have a return reviewer. Don't know if it's the same person, but Muffin, return reviewer,
friend of the show,
says, I own this on DVD and Blu-ray.
And Blu-ray?
Yep.
Not 4K HD.
What did Muffin rate this?
5 out of 5.
Exactly!
Yeah.
Hey, you got one. Muffin owns this on DVD and Blu-ray, so they must like it.
Nice.
5 out of 5. And Pedro. Pedro's possibly on your level.
Okay.
An absolutely complete load of fucking ass and sweaty balls. Sex with a hyena would almost be preferable.
Oh my goodness.
To this nightmarish experience. Enough. Woo.
I don't know, that's quite on my level. I'm not at the point where I'm fucking hyena. I'm not there yet. Maybe one day. Maybe I have to watch this again.
Hated this movie.
0.5.
0.5. Pedro hated this movie.
Oh my.
So yeah, there we go.
That's amazing.
Whew.
That is Street Fighter. Thank you for listening to this episode of Oldie Goodie. We've got one more left. One more film of 94.
One more film. And then are we going to do our bonus?
We're going to do...
a big end of year finishing episode.
Massive end of year finale. Expect that to be 2 hours long or something.
Yeah, where we'll do quick reviews.
Some recaps.
Yeah, we'll do an overview of some of the movies.
And also our New Year's special, which we'll talk more about next week, is the Santa Claus. We're going to do the Santa Claus sequels.
Yes.
But if you like the show, number one way to help out is tell a friend. Also, thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we got a lot of user response from our stuff. So
which is really cool.
Appreciate that.
And we'll let you know what year we're doing next year. Next week.
Oh, it's exciting.
You can review us on iTunes.
Film I like. Just one. No, it's got several actually.
Yeah, no, it's a good year. I'm very excited.
It's got more than one movie I like.
You can also review us on iTunes. That really helps out. Get the show in front of more. I was going to say more eyes, but more ears. More eyes and ears. Mainly ears.
Yeah. I mean, they can look at it as it plays. They can see the timer going. We still get the same user interaction. So please just look at the timer as it goes past.
Oh, we got social medias and emails that you can get in contact with. All in the description. But Zach, next week, the final episode of 94.
Yeah. We've got 3 options.
That's okay. Not
for the final episode. So there's a decent amount.
I'm going to pick a rom-com. No, go on.
Oh, well, funny you should mention a rom-com because IQ is a rom-com with Einstein.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
Have you?
I don't know what it's about.
I haven't heard of that.
It was like a rom-com with Einstein. I think I saw it on like Channel 7.
Oh, okay.
Like 5 minutes of it went, wow.
Yeah, no.
Moved on.
Yeah, no. Oh, we have The Jungle Book.
Okay.
But the first live action adaptation of the animated film.
Now, we quite strongly disagree on many Jungle Book opinions, I think.
What do you mean?
Like the original animated film. Are you a fan of it?
I liked it. Yeah. You didn't like it, did you?
I've got nostalgia for the original film.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a good movie.
Really?
It's got no story. The story is bad. Songs are alright.
Yeah.
Which is why I liked the 2016 remake. Because it had the songs and it had an actual story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never got to see that, but
it's pretty good.
Does, like, talking about the Jungle Book does really want to make me go back and watch that film because I liked the trailers and it didn't look too bad. I don't know. I need to check it out.
Yeah.
I think you might be right. I think I might enjoy the live action one adding a story element. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Is that all the options?
No. And then we have The Madness of King George.
Oh, that's a classic.
A biopic about King George.
Yeah. Based off a...
it's an adaptation of the screenplay.
I've never seen it, but I've heard really good things.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And I'm not going to pick it. Jungle Book!
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just talked about it. Yeah. Okay, final movie for the year, Jungle Book.
I had no idea there was another live-action version of the Jungle Book anyway, so the Jungle Book next week then.
Jungle Book. I'm down.
With our favourite quote. Zach, would you like to go first?
No, you can go first, please. You go first, Sandro, because my one might take about a couple of minutes to get through.
Well, my favourite quote from Street Fighter is a note that I took while watching it.
Yep.
Can this be over soon, please? It's my favourite quote. And that's how I'm ending this episode.
Well, my favourite quote is but for me it was Tuesday. But I've already done that one quite a bit, so I'll do... Why do they still call me a warlord? And mad? All I want to do is to create the perfect genetic soldier. Not for power, not for evil, but for good. Carlos Blanca will be the first of thousands. They will march out of my laboratory and crush every adversary, every creed, every nation until the world is in the loving grip of the Pax Bisonac. Yeah. And Zangief is good. That was beautiful, boss. That was beautiful.
Oh, you done?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
I love this movie.
Pure
10 out of 10.
Trash.
I'd give it a Dead Dad Award. Oh, I could give it a Dead Dad Award.
I'm ending the episode.